Welcome everybody to another mod review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Draconic Chronicles mod. This mod is pretty cool. I enjoy it a lot. This is some of the structures you get with this mod, and then I'm also going to showcase some of the creatures. It comes with all of the original wyverns, so you got your electric, poison, fire, and all the crystal. Right here we got the egg incubator. Kind of looks a little futuristic, but I think you kind of need that to breed these guys right here. Right here you just got a chair. Pretty cool. You can set it at the end of your table. You can be the king. Look very, very nice. Right here you got the Draconic Shrine. In here you can craft the structures that it comes with and saddles. If some of them don't necessarily need saddles, but you can still craft the saddles for them. Over here you got the Draconic Cauldron. In here you can make all the things you need to tame the creatures, and I will go through every one of these. You can also make healing potions. You can also make a gender swap potion. Costs 100 element, pretty expensive, but if you're for the grind, hey, that's all for you. Right here you got the Draconic Dino Murder Potion. If you don't want to spend time hitting your dinos constantly trying to, get rid of them, you can always just feed them this. Alright, moving over here, I got this little box set up. This is from Klinger's Rustic mod. I already did a showcase on this. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description. It should be basically the next video over, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. In here I have all the things you need to tame these dragons with. You got the rejuvenating, the pure draconic, the chaotic, just regular draconic essence, and eternal sand. So each of these tames one of these creatures. I'm just gonna put them here in my hotbar real quick just so I can go through them and so you guys can understand. Right here you have the rejuvenating dragon. I love the model, looks really good. I'm hoping that they eventually add different colors or different shades of green on this, but overall it already just looks amazing. For this one, you need to give it the rejuvenating dragon essence, as it says rejuvenating dragon on it. Over here you got the sand dragon. Of course needs the eternal sand dragon essence. This guy looks kind of funky, not gonna lie. I think he looks a little derpy, but he's actually pretty cool. The eyes are absolutely massive, and he's just kind of stubby. But this is basically your beginning dragon that you're going to be taming. So this guy right here is just your basic dragon. Although pretty cool, this one and this one, they're both passive. They will not hurt you if you come across them in the wild. I see them flying around all the time. And then we're gonna move on to some of the big boys. This guy right here is one of my favorites. I love his model, looks really nice. This is the Bloodstorm Dragon, although I forgot his name. This is the Bloodstorm Dragon. He's also really cool. I know that this one requires a saddle, so you kind of need a saddle for him, but he is just amazing. Over here, I believe this is the Ice Dragon? Polar Dragon. This is the Polar Dragon. I believe you can find this in the Arctic biome, up on the mountains. Just absolutely massive creature. I haven't played with this one too much because personally I haven't tamed one yet, but we'll go through all their movesets and what they can do after I go through all these. And then for the last one, this guy is just really cool. I've yet to tame one yet, but I'm probably about to after this. This one right here is the Inferno Wyvern. Not a dragon, he's a wyvern. But he just looks amazing. I love how the wings curl up and how he actually uses just the full force of his wing, just sits on the ground like this. That is so cool. This one you do not need a saddle for, but he is just absolutely insane. I have yet to encounter one of these in the wild, but hopefully when I do, it doesn't go too bad. We're gonna go back over here to the Rejuvenating Dragon and try out its movesets. So the walk animation needs a little bit of work. The run is a little bit derpy, but it looks a bit better since last time. So you got your basic movesets. You got your bite, which is your left click. You got your scratch, which is your left click. And then you also got your breath, which is right click. Has some green flames. I think looks really cool. For flight, kind of just takes off, sits straight up, and then whenever you're ready to go, they're flying. Just like griffins, they do have a dive, so whenever you fly around, you can dive and glide. And it seems to actually glide a lot better than griffins do. Normally with griffins, you get a little buggy and you start getting a little rubber bandy. These guys, I've noticed that they are normally pretty good in flight. Moving over here to the Sand Dragon. Again, you got your basic flight, your left click scratch, it does a double, and then your right click breath. Up there you can see I have the shiny mod on. I'll go over that later. For right now, that's all for the Sand Dragon. I'm also going to show he also dives, just like the Rejuvenating. So I think these two are pretty cool. They're pretty versatile, both of these. They get around the map pretty quick, and they're not weak. They're also pretty strong. All right, moving on to the Bloodstorm Dragon. This guy is probably one of my favorites. Absolutely love him. The way that he walks is a little interesting. He looks like he's trying to sneak up on you very poorly. But also his run is just it's even better. So when you're running, I love this so much. Okay, so the run kind of looks like he's trying to get through a room with Legos on the ground, and he's stepping on every single one of them. But yeah, this guy, he's pretty cool. For your left click, you have your classic bite. It's a small bite. It's not really aggressive, but it does pack a lot of damage. For right click, he does not use his breath attack while on the ground. The only thing you can use on the ground is your bite. Also C, X, and Z don't do anything. Oh, well, congratulations to Misfits of Nature. You got all of your basics. The tail kind of looks like a pitchfork. I didn't even notice that. But that looks kind of cool. So in flight, these guys are actually really cool in flight, because when you're turning, they kind of have this effect that I like. How the dragon just kind of wiggles and turns to try to move, which I think just looks amazing. So like I said, while on the ground, does not use breath attack, but when in flight, if you right click, shoot a blood ball. Oh no, you just shoot a blood spurt, which, just like the Blood Wyvern, it will zap health from wild dinos. This dragon does not have a dive, so when you're sprinting, you cannot dive with it. basically that. Oh, ran out of stam. I'm just gonna. Yeah, it does not have a lot of stam. So he's just he's going down there now. He can stay down there. But he's really cool. I do really enjoy. I have one. I actually have one leveled up and everything. Stam's good. Everything is just perfect with it. And every kill that you get with that wyvern or that dragon, you get a speed boost for like, I think it's like 10 seconds. All right, moving on to the polar dragon. I have not messed with this guy yet, so this is new for me and also for you. Let's see how this guy works. Move him over here. The moving around is pretty loud. I hear it in my headset, but I mean that's actually, you know, reasonable because it's just a massive dragon. Now this one I haven't messed with, so let's see what the. Okay, it's just a. Looks like he's burping up last night's dinner. Still pretty cool though. So his left click attack, I'm assuming it's just a bite. Right click. Okay, that is cool. So he has like an ice plasma, which is really cool. You can kind of see it. Does it? Hold on, let me give him. Let me give him some levels. I'm gonna give him some levels in stam. I kind of want to experiment a little bit more. These bigger dragons, they have low stam, but they are just powerhouse. Oh, it does. That is so cool. Okay, so that effect comes out of the wingtips, which is crazy. All right, let's go into flight. Okay, so this is your idle flight animation. I like how they took into note that with a bigger creature, the wings need to flap a little bit faster for it to stay airborne, which is really nice. So in flight, this is just normal, then sprinting, which is kind of broken. Ran out of gas. That's fine. Does he have a dive? If he has a dive. Does not have a dive. But I kind of want to see what it looks like when I use the breath attack while in flight. Oh, that is so cool. Has a wide range. Love that. That is great. I don't think I explained. Okay, so for the polar dragon, I'm got too distracted. For the polar dragon, I believe you need the. Oh, there's one more. This one right here. Shanguin, if I'm probably saying that wrong. Shanguin Draconic Essence, which you need Dino Brain, Dino Leg, Dino Body, and Dino Head. I believe you do get those from killing these dragons. You'll get those parts and you can make this. You need this to tame the polar dragon and the bloodstorm dragon. All in all, this guy's pretty cool. I really enjoy that. All right. Now on to the one I've been wanting to use. So this is the Inferno Wyvern. I am going to throw some levels into his stam so that we can mess around with his abilities and see exactly what he can do. So we're just gonna go over here, kind of into the light, so you can see how beautiful he looks. Oh, the effects coming off from just the ash. That looks amazing. Okay, so for left click, you got a bite that sounds absolutely menacing. For right click, you got the fire that sounds insane. Oh, that's a sea ability. Okay, you got a sea ability right here. You got a little fireball. That's pretty cool. Anything for X, Z? No? Okay. So nothing for that. But all in all, just like that, looks pretty cool. Let's get into flight, see how it looks. That's takeoff, and then we got idle animation. Ooh, looks really good. Alright, beginning flight. This is just normal speed. He's already pretty fast. That looks really good. So being a small-bodied wyvern, this actually makes sense. I'm actually really happy with this. Let's go into sprint. Longer strides with the wings. Oh, this is so nice. I really like that. Alright, let's use fire ability. This is just a force of nature. I love this. Can you use the sea ability while in flight? You cannot. Okay, so sea ability is only meant for on the ground. But all in all, this wyvern is insane. I'm gonna have to go tame one. Wow. See if he has a dive. He does not have a dive, but that kind of makes sense. He's already pretty quick. Landing animation looks good. I do believe that the rejuvenating wyvern for the landing animation kind of smacks into the ground. Looks interesting. There's one thing I didn't test on this guy, and I'm gonna go back. I'm coming back to him. If he has a sea ability. What? That is so cool. Let's try it again, but this time throw it off the edge. Okay, so it's like an ice ball, and once it hits its target, it separates. And yeah, that is so cool. That is insane. Okay. Well, that just about sums it up for this mod. I don't believe I've missed anything. If I have, make sure to comment down below what I missed for the Draconic Chronicles. I don't believe. I'm just gonna do a little double check here. I really don't think I missed anything. You guys are gonna see everything. Like I'm not trying to cut too much out of my videos. Let's see. Because I know there's some stuff in structures, so yeah, it just kind of pops up down here for Draconic. Yeah, I think that's just about it. Besides, I did not showcase the wyverns because most of you have probably already seen all the different types of wyverns from playing Evolved. So you got just your normal wyverns, and they all basically do the same exact thing as Evolved did. And then their mods right here, what they added, the dragons, which I just love dragons. They look so nice. I'm not displeased with the models. I'm just in awe of most of these dragons. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.